We are looking at other interesting aspects of a constant function, and one of the uh, important features of a constant function is that it comes under an even function. Now a key point is that even function has nothing to do with even numbers. So uh, uh, one mustn't confuse even function with a function which has something to do with numbers like 2, 8, 6. So even function has nothing much to do with even numbers. The key point here is that there's something. I mean, its name comes from something. Some important point dealing with the graph, and we'll be looking into that aspect in this particular video. Now an even function is defined as f of x is equal to f of minus x. So what does it mean? Now we are looking at whether a constant function is an even function, and for that the best and easy method is to look at the key characteristic of an even function when we graph an even function. So uh, what is the important property of a even function, the graph of an even function? And for that let us look at a function like a square function, that is f of x is equal to x squared. We know that we have discussed it in a previous video, and we know that it's a parabola. Now, for example, sorry, I mean the so it's y and y dash. Now we know that if the input is 3, or okay, let us take 2 to just prove the case. So if the input is 2, so we'd be, if this is 4, then we'd be getting that is 2, 4, and it will be going. The interesting point is that, so if for f2, f of 2 will be getting 4, and the interesting point as far as a square function is that for f of minus 2 also you'll be getting 4. That is, here if it's minus 2, then once again it's 2 here. So that is it's a parabola, which simply means that now the key point is that this is an even function. And why is it an even function? Now if you look at one side of the graph, and if suppose you place a particular mirror here, so this is a mirror, you can see that the other side of the graph is as such, is as if one half is reflected on the other side. So you can see that the part where we input minus 2, so that part is as if the graph has been reflected by having the y-axis as the middle point. So if this is a mirror, and you see that the other part is looking like a reflection. That is once again without the details, let me draw it. So it is as if this part is reflected on the other side of the y-axis. So that's a key property of the graph of an even function. And if you look at the graph of a constant function, you can see that the same thing can be stated. For example, suppose we are dealing with a constant function. We are dealing with a constant function f of x is equal to 3. That is f of x is equal to 3, which simply means that it would be a straight line. And so I'm taking a particular section of the straight line, suppose this much, so up to 3, I mean up to 3 on the x-axis. And if there's a mirror on this side, so you can see that it's as if the part which is the positive side of the x-axis, it's as if that side is reflected uh, on the other side of the y-axis. It simply means that the graph is symmetric. So that's how we stated that. So the graph is symmetric with respect to the y-axis. Now we can see that for any value of any value which comes out as a constant, that is f of x. If even if you are dealing with the f of x is equal to -3, you can see that this reflection would be taking place. So it simply means that a constant function is an even function. Thank you.